Peace and blessings. And welcome to episode number 8, Deuce of the No Filter Show. I would like to start off by saying rest in peace to all my sisters and brothers who have lost their lives to police violence. I would also like to say rest in peace to those who have lost their lives to the COVID-19. Hold tight to those who have been psychologically damaged by everything that you've seen. And I get it, it's not designed for a lot of you to understand, because perception is deception. And a lot of you guys, honestly, to tell you the truth, have been walking around with spiritual cataracts for a long time. That's why it is hard for you to have any compassion, any understanding, any love in your heart, any support for anything that doesn't support your ignorance is bliss mentality. Now, what I can't understand is how someone who claims to believe in a God, a perfect God, who makes no mistakes, to intertwine politics and selfishness to push your own personal agenda. In 2020, shit feel like 1956 though. And the big mistake is people think that hate is a force like positive and negative. But let me tell you something, people, that is absolutely incorrect. Positive and negative must exist together on a balanced scale. If it's tipped too hard on any side, it can be a problem. For an example, if I bench press, my weight's sitting in a corner over there. When I actually grab the weights and pull them down, that's negative. When I push that weight up, it's positive. But they both must have an equal balance in order for me to get a result, which is muscle. This is the thing I loved about CL Smooth. Come on, let's talk, y'all. Back during the golden era, corporate America was so interested in getting them bucks, they didn't even pay attention to that hippity hop rappity to the don't stop. And what did we do? We dropped knowledge in our music. We changed the culture as far as fashion, as far as perception, as far as idealism. But all good things must come to an end. See, the one thing that corporate America knows is that if you flash a bunch of money in the face of those that have been unfortunate or misfortunate, they will dumb it down and do anything for the sake of it, taking personal accountability away. Go back and listen to P-Rock and CL Smooth's older music and albums that they did together. Listen to the knowledge they dropped, along with the beat being dope and the music sounding awesome. Lyricism on point and educating your ass on something positive while involving the negative, which equaled a balance. But the imbalance was corporate America was understanding that Africans, yes, that live in America, were able to decide to not trend on what was tangible when it came to the value of themselves. If you go back and listen to some of the popular songs that CL Smooth was spitting on, like They Reminisce Over You. Think about Menace to Society, P-Rock and CL Smooth, Death Becomes You. Pay attention to the education that artists such as himself were giving us, telling us we were kings, dropping knowledge on where we came from. We learned we were the original man, not through the history books, but through the education of hip-hop. And self-awareness is priceless. Can't put a dollar amount on that, because honestly, to tell you the truth, there are only 4 real necessities in life. The 5th is a bonus. Eat, sleep, drink, and shit. The most important one is procreate. Be fruitful, multiply, and replenish the earth. The problem is we being fruitful and we're multiplying, but Chaz, ain't nobody really trying to replenish the earth. One mind, one brain, one goal, one objective, equality. And equality is equal justice, righteousness, the recognition of unrighteousness and correcting it, and evolving as one species. Can't have a problem with Africans in America protesting, just like we can't complain about y'all standing outside with semi-automatics Upset because you can't go outside during a shelter in place. You have your right and opinion. But when you push it towards someone else and try to force them to believe your theory and not agree to disagree, that just shows how uncomfortable you are about accepting that someone doesn't think like you, look like you, feel like you. Coincidental circumstances. All right, check how coincidental these are. So check this out, 17 years old. I was pulled over. Not sure why. When the clock hit midnight, I was in county. But nobody ever explained to me why I was pulled over in the first place when I was obeying all traffic signs and signals. Coincidental? Circumstance 2. I am in a button-down shirt, tie. I'm suited and booted, on my way to pick my wife up from work. We didn't even make it all the way out of the parking lot when a cop car swerves and puts on his sirens, hops out the car with his gun in hand, aiming, asking me who am I. He gets a call about something else, they hop in the car and just drive off. I don't know what the hell happened. Third coincidence, I bought a Nissan 300Z. But I was like 19 or 20. They pulled me over. They asked me what I'm doing driving this car. I look at them like, shit, I work just like you. I give him my license registration. He asked me to get out the car. Immediately cuffs me. Throws me in the back seat. No lie. With my keys in the passenger seat of my car with my wallet while sitting in their back seat and they're running my shit, they get a call about a shooting a couple of blocks up. They try to take off with me in the back seat. I'm like, sir, my keys and wallet are in the passenger seat. He lets me out the car, uncuffs me, tells me to go home. I still don't know what I did wrong. Obeying all traffic signs and devices. And guess what? Those are just a few of many stories where circumstances happen. Our hurt and anger is not because of the cops per se. It's the lack of recognition of equality, respect, understanding of what we've been through and what you guys lied and told us our history was. Taking in of too much of anything will make you sick. So let's stop talking problems. Let's start talking solutions. Before you judge a circumstance based on media, try talking to someone that have experienced circumstances. You would be surprised at how common what you consider uncommon is. Welcome to 2020. Do you see it? Do you see it now? Do you understand? Can you feel how we feel? Do you even comprehend? Thank you, Pete Rock and CL Smooth, for your contribution to hip-hop. No toxic when the cop click. Shoot from the hip, you ain't dealing with a nitwit. I've been harassed past, I ain't even did shit. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong color, skin grip. I recall suit and tie, vehicle to whip till my wife's 9 to 5 at the end of her shift. Smoothed out the parking lot before we start the trip. We were pulled over, cop cocked, hand on his pistol grip. Looking confused, I'm asking what the hell is this? Obvious the fact in the room is the elephant. Thinking it's a legend definition of a big dick. Got another call, they were gone in the wind then. I'm thinking back when I was DW Black on my way to the crib. Wife and kids in a nightcap. It was the right trap, cuffed me and I'm right back. Couldn't hold me down, clown, bet they didn't like that. Every time I bring this up in my sentences, they try to convince me of coincidences. And I say apparently you're blind, your ears are closed and you're not listening. Listen in, I'm a businessman just like you. Pay taxes and my dues, but they treat me like that dude. Day before my birthday, wasn't trying to fight back, locked me up on Thursday. Friday morning 18, mama mad and waiting. Sick of all the bull crap, whipping up a sack, speed limping down the Cadillac. The boy clean and they seen it through the cataracts. Cage wanna rattle at, stage wanna battle at. Poking at the bear, all to kill me with a battle axe. Never been a felon, IQ watermelon. I too been a victim and how many who's telling. Claiming that they rare, but it happens everywhere. To the color of us brown, one is dead or in the cell. Crucified nails, but they never will prevail. Got a lot of pride, ride, I ain't never scared. I ain't goofy acting, super screaming all about the mail. Maneuver to do scuba and diving on the deep end. Yeah, you made your bed and it's time for you to sleep in.